Hey, what's up, everybody? And welcome back to another Ask Me Anything About My Travel series. It is Friday, which is wonderful news for everyone because it's the weekend and you finally get to relax and have a good time. So might as well start your weekend out with me, talking about all the kinds of travel things that you guys ask and that things I come across along the way as I'm getting back into the flow of things here in the US. So for today's topic, I was able to talk to quite a few people about not only my trip, but also trips that they would want to take themselves, whether it be a couple months or like longer stints than the usual vacation. And what I run across a lot of times is this idea that travel is this fantasy lifestyle. And I really just wanted to sort of pump the brakes and talk about what a travel lifestyle truly is and sort of set the expectations for that, because I know, at least in my generation, the millennial generation, travel is a big priority for a lot of us. But I think we're coming into it with the wrong mindset. It's not this fantasy lifestyle that we think it is. And it's really hard, having gone through it myself and seeing a lot of the social media things that are posted about long-term travel and a lot of the influencers, quote unquote influencers, that appear most, especially in a travel lifestyle. You see lavish hotels, you see big parties, you see them going from country to country and doing all these excursions and doing all these cool things. And of course, they don't show you all of the things in between that are so difficult for a travel lifestyle, but also what it truly is and where the magic is. We already talked about the vacation versus travel and the relaxing versus getting into a place and starting to understand it. And what travel really is, it's a raw experience. In fact, it's the most raw experience that I've ever had. It is the world with all of its blemishes, all of its problems, all of its situations, and it does not hold back. Now, you can stay to the tourist streets, which definitely are curated for a more vacation type environment. But when you're on the road for a long time, you're not going to stick to the tourist sections, especially if you're in a city for an extremely long time, not just a weekend. You're going to explore all of it, and that includes all of the things that come with that, the entire city, all of the, yeah, it's raw. You see everything. And that is something I don't think a lot of people are prepared for when they first go off on a big adventure. And it can really take a toll on a lot of people. And I just wanted to give people a heads up, if you are planning to do a really, really long trip, that this isn't a fantasy world. This is the world. And you will not only see everything, but you will go through every human emotion possible. I'm talking fear, happiness, bliss, joy, excitement, but also depression, anger, sadness, just the weight of the world. Because there are a lot of bad things that happen in the world, and there's also a lot of wonderful things that happen in the world, and you will get all of it. You will get everything. You will see the intense poverty of a ton of nations, but you will also see the greatest kindness from those same very people. You will see the majesty of the environment and nature, but you also see the brutality of nature in the environment. You will see the great progression in scientific breakthroughs of nations and very progressed nations, but you will also see the human rights violations and the oppression of a lot of people. You'll see all of that. And I think that's what the magic of travel really is. It's not this time to relax and party and eat and drink and live like the Romans do. It's definitely not that. It's an education. It's an education on how this planet actually works and all of the systems that we've built within it and all of the people and the dynamic variables that go into every single day on this earth. And it's overwhelming. It's completely overwhelming, because not only are you facing all of those emotions in yourself, but you are facing a lot of different situations in the in the world yourself that you have to react to. So for the people that I was able to talk to, and for everyone else out there that is excited and wants to do something with travel for a long period of time, of course, I'm absolutely recommending it. It will change everything for you from top to bottom. But go into it not as a fantasy, but as an education. Travel is an education. It is not a fantasy lifestyle. And if you go in thinking that it's going to be some wonderful thing from day one to day 365 or 4 years down the road or whatever you do it, you will be sadly mistaken, and you will be chewed up by the world and spit back out. So I just want to put that expectation out there for all of you future travelers, that go into this knowing that sometimes you're going to struggle. Sometimes you're going to have to live with a little bit amount of food. Sometimes you're not going to be able to drink for the next couple of weeks because of the budget, or you're in an Islamic country and you shouldn't drink, or you're with a Jewish community, shouldn't eat pork. You need to really understand what you're getting into and go do it anyway. So that is it for me. Yeah, it's an incredible experience. There's nothing like it. And knowing that going in, you're going to find the full spectrum of everything. It will help you as you prepare and go off and venture out into the world. So that is it for me. Enjoy your Friday, guys. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Much appreciated. This is really, once again, very therapeutic for me to get and talk to you guys about all these wonderful topics and get them out of my head and into the world, so that more people can use them, more people can get out into the world themselves, and possibly use what I'm putting out there. So if you have any other questions about this, about anything else, go ahead and write them in the comments. I greatly appreciate all of your comments so far, and just the one-on-one text calls, messages that I've been receiving. It's been really helpful to keep me going doing this, and also give me more topics to talk about. So if you have missed any of the videos, go ahead and take a look at the YouTube channel. I also set up a Facebook page called Nathan Speaks. I'm trying to do some more public speaking gigs. So go to that. If you have any of the videos, all the videos will be posted there. No problem. So check them out. And also the podcast, of course, if you want to hear some stories on the road and of people that I've listened to on the road or met and recorded on the road, then go ahead, check out the podcast. Links are in the description. And enjoy your Friday, everybody. Maybe with a podcast. Who knows? So have a good weekend, everybody. And I will talk to you guys soon. See you later.